Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Eric. I'm a third year transfer student in mechanical engineering attending UC Irvine. Let me just say congratulations for making it this far in your academic career. As an engineering student, I understand that school has been super stressful, your classes have been extremely busy, but just know that you're doing great, and I'm here to support you in any way that I can. And so today I wanted to discuss some of the opportunities that I've had so far in my academic career and going through community college and in my transfer process, things that have helped me specifically strengthen my applications for transfer and given me the support that I needed to keep moving forward. So I'd like to talk to you about a few things. First is scholarships. Second is jobs and internship opportunities. And third is a personal passion of mine in robotics. I'd like to study robotics in the future, and being able to talk about my passions has helped me extremely in conveying to the university why I deserve a spot for transfer. So, one of the opportunities that I've had going through college has been scholarships. And so while there's a great deal of benefits from scholarships, most people that I know would say that the greatest has definitely been the financial support. In college, and especially university, everything is so expensive. Classes, tuition costs, books and materials, food, and even parking for some universities. And so scholarships are really one of the easiest ways to alleviate the stress of your financial burden. And it's also a good opportunity in some cases to network with others. Different scholarship programs have groups of students that have all earned the scholarship and are put together to work, collaborate with one another, and even collaborating with leads in scholarship programs. And another great opportunity that scholarships provide are resources that can help strengthen you for in the future. So if you're applying for a job, they can help with resumes. They can help give you leads with companies who are recruiting, people who are hiring for internships in your field. So scholarships overall offer a very great deal of benefits, and I would say absolutely apply for anything, even if you don't feel that you in particular are eligible. I would say still apply, and you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And so an example for me, I'm currently in the process of applying for the SMART scholarship. It's a government-sponsored scholarship, and some of the great benefits about it is just as I listed. It's a stipend, an annual stipend, and so that will give me the financial support to continue my studies. It also allows me to work an internship over summer, and so that allows me to build my skill set and be able to add things like that on my resume for future. And one of the greatest opportunities that this scholarship offers for me is it guarantees employment after I get my degree. And that's one of the greatest benefits you can find in scholarships that you can't find anywhere else, is a benefactor who will offer employment after a degree, and in some cases even pay for you to go back to school if you wanted to continue. One of the other opportunities that I had going through my community college path that I'd like to share with you was my working opportunity, and that was working through a part-time job at Brainstorm STEM Education. So at Brainstorm STEM Education, I was an instructor for students from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade, and I taught classes in STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. And I would teach in-person and virtual classes of all different types of classes, from building with Legos to game design to chemistry and physics and anything under STEM really. And so it was a really great job for me, being able to work during school. My company was very flexible with hours, so I was able to accommodate my work schedule with my school schedule, and it was just a very fun job. I was able to work with kids, and I got, like I said, great hours, and it really allowed me to express my interest and my passion in a form that was outside of school, but it wasn't separate from education. It still applied some of the skills that I'd learned in classes, and I was able to share those with students younger. And although there were a lot of benefits, there were some cons to the job. There was, sometimes long hours, and I wouldn't finish until much later in the day. But overall, it was a really great opportunity, and like I said, it allowed me to express my own skill set and to apply my learning in the actual field. For example, I took a CAD class through my community college, and I was given a CAD certification, be able to teach classes, and to actually have a certificate in CAD is a really great opportunity to apply it. And so I'd encourage those of you who are either considering a part-time job or don't know because you don't know if it'll work with your school hours, I would be open to it, and I would negotiate with the company, ask that they can be flexible with your school hours, and most oftentimes they will be, especially if it's something that you feel really passionate about, you think that you're a good fit in. They'll see that and they'll notice that. So one of the final opportunities I'd like to share with you was my opportunity to become the co-founder of a robotics club called Legacy Robotics. As I mentioned previously, my passion is in robotics, and so I was very fortunate in community college to interact with my other classmates who shared that passion with me, and so together we were able to create a club focused on designing, building, and competing in a very large robotics competition. And so some of the great things about this is that it allows me to gain leadership skills working not just as the co-founder, but also as the lead design engineer for mechanical on the team. And it especially helps me gain skills collaborating not only with mechanical designers, but also with the rest of the team as a whole. And having this opportunity has been one of the best ways for me to apply myself and my skills in physics, calculus, and especially in statics and CAD in a real-life application. And so I'd strongly encourage you all to get to know your classmates and to be very vocal about your passions, as this is how I was able to discover such a great opportunity. To wrap up, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen to my video and to hear about my personal experiences and opportunities in engineering. I hope that some of the information I was able to share with you today can inspire you or help you to achieve your own academic or personal goals now and in the future. And once again, congratulations on making it this far, and I wish you the best of luck going forward.